I think we're recording. Oh, it doesn't say anything. It's so weird because
we need confirmations or we don't know anything.
Dude,
Your
like
teeth are clean, son.
it's like we're like I hear it. It's like really.
How are you doing? I'm good. Really? Are you sure?
Really? I need someone to tell me. Also, yeah, I'm using this like this USB mic here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Can you hear me? Oh, maybe
Really?
you can't hear me.
No, yeah, I can.
Really?
Yeah.
You can hear me. Okay, good. And
Yeah.
also, this new system, it sucks because I can't really hear myself, but I guess I don't need to.
Yeah,
and
I
also,
have the same thing going on.
It's so stupid. What? Oh, that's nice. And I can't do music, so I'm just gonna play something with my phone. Is that? Wait, are you still there? No, I lost you. I lost your sound. There you are. You're back.
Yeah, I didn't make any changes.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Name
Oh,
of
God.
episode. Really? Yeah.
Okay. So here's a song. I'm just gonna hold my phone up to it. It's
Yeah.
from SNL.
A song that we like to call Round Ball Rock. Now, it started as
Can you
one
hear
of,
that?
David's poems here,
Yeah.
but then it just grew into something bigger than both of us could ever imagine. It's me on keys and Dave singing. Can you believe this is our job? All right, fire away. All right, ready to do this? Yes, I am. All right, two,
Here, I'll let
three,
you-
four. Basketball, give me the ball because I'm gonna dunk it! Basketball, give me the ball because I'm gonna dunk it! Basketball, give me the ball because I'm gonna dunk it!
Do it.
I love it because they're using the football music. That's amazing.
And it's like it's so funny because they keep going, and every time, what's his name? Who's the keyboard player? What's that guy's name? God damn it!
Sudeikis? No, he's the one singing.
Not
the main one
Sudeikis.
singing.
He has the best high fives. He's like,
Yeah.
do it.
But also, it's the NFL music, so it's so
Right.
screwed up. Oh my God, dude.
Basketball. Oh my goodness. So amazing. So
Yeah, man.
were you on vacation? It was your birthday. I totally didn't even know
Yeah.
because I'm an asshole.
No, the only way people know anymore is Facebook, and
That's the
only
only way I
people
know.
over 60.
Oh, dude, your vocal cut out again. Your voice cut out again. Uh-oh. Are you there? Your voice isn't there. I don't have your voice. I don't have
Like
your
it's
voice.
clicking.
There it is. Now it's back.
Eesh, man. I don't know if I should
What is
use my
it?
phone. I'm not making any changes, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
Should I use my?
Is it?
Should I use?
Are you on an interface? Or like, what do you? What's
I
that
just,
mic?
I'm on the website. I mean,
No, I know.
opened
What's? God damn it!
Oh
What's
yeah,
the,
interface. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Scarlet.
That's weird.
Just like usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says the audio is the Scarlet.
Oh, I lost it again. Nope. You're out. Lost it. Don't hear it. Nope. Oh, and now it's back.
I see it. See, on my phone, for some reason, it's telling me when it's working, you can disconnect to remove this iPhone phone from the Mac microphone list. Let me just try
Oh,
this.
that's what's going on. Yeah, turn whatever. Because are you on a laptop? You're on a laptop.
Yeah.
So I think you want to probably turn that whatever's on your phone.
Yeah, so that's
Oh
off
my god,
now.
that is a million times better.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was crazy. All right. Well, do you want to keep going?
Yeah. No, this is good. So
Okay.
yeah. So what? I don't. I guess.
Great.
Okay,
we're green room means we're green to doing this. We're like brand new. Dude, let's try this thing called a cod past.
Oh my God. We are getting so bad at this. It's amazing. We should get
If
an
this was
award.
the equivalent of guitar, you'd just be learning a C major.
Dude, like, yeah, it's like when I'm like 70 and then I'm like, for some reason, like just going into a guitar store.
Yeah.
I'd like to take lessons. How long have you been playing? 75 years.
80 years. Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, let's just pretend.
We're here to help, and we're here to show people what not to do. I mean, that's how I live my whole life anyway. So
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna pretend like this didn't happen. Like, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, bro? How's it going?
Yo!
I'm gonna do
You're
a
in the
new song.
dark.
Here's a new song. We're just jazzing it up. Totally we did everything perfect.
Yeah,
You know
we're
what I
setting
mean?
the hype intro.
Oh man, this is the real one though. That last one, we'll bring it back. But this is Green Room.
Yeah.
What are we at? We're at episode like freaking
It's like 42 or so.
40. Maybe I'll just keep this going the whole time. Hey man.
All right. We're gonna be all loungy.
Yeah.
Scroungy.
Scroungy, skrilly. Okay, that's the real intro.
So I'd like to say we have to bring this up anyway, but
Hold on.
yeah. He's mushing up his saltine cracker bag, and he's got like a 49-ounce Red Bull. That thing is huge.
I'm sorry. I listened to our past episodes and I sounded like I was on so much crack, but it was very entertaining.
Yeah, the early ones were on crack, and then we move over to heroin. So we're gonna crack it back to the crack.
I think the heroin isn't good for tech. Not good for tech.
No, not good for tech or sponsorship. So we do occasionally get Yarnar suggestions and requests, and sometimes we reach out to people like, "Hey, what you got?" So one of our favorite people, Clay Bell, who's a guitar player, singer, songwriter, everything. And he's a very unique cat. But anyway, he gives us a couple suggestions, and they're great. I loved them. But before we get into them, I just want to mention that I think they might not be very universal. Because he'll say like, you know, Yarnar, growing your fingernails long on one hand only, you know, just for like finger picking style. I'm like, I don't. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he's like Yarnar, spelling your name Clay with a C.
Yeah, Yarnar, sommelier wives. Crazy, right? He's like Yarnar, learning 600 songs for a solo Americana gig in northern Massachusetts. And after the show, no one even noticed you didn't use any charts. Yarnar.
Yeah, Yarnar playing in pop rocks for 10 years and then going solo for an acoustic career. Yarnar.
Dog, I mean, you're going to have to, like, clog up your airways with the responses, I think. So just careful. No, he had good ones, though, actually.
There was one in there that actually I have been it's been on my queue. It's been queued up that I would like to explore. So thank you, Clay. We need these,
so
dude.
I guess we'll get to that toward the end in true green room fashion.
Yeah, which will be in about 4 minutes. Yeah,
but I did want to say hello to Clay and thank you for his Yarnars. It's great.
Dude, I love it. And
so you mentioned, I think, or we were talking. I did just have a birthday, and it was supposed to be. It wasn't quite a vacation. I guess it was. It was. I don't mean to be like that, but it was. We both ended up being sick.
Oh.
So what happened was we had a gig at the Hot Monk in Novato, and we were just going to create a little short trip around that, because we just haven't been able to find. Like, we were initially going to go to New Orleans for the weekend, and then we got 2 gigs. A wedding gig and a New Moon on Monday gig at on the Friday at the Hot Monk. So we did get a hotel on the water in Petaluma, which was super cool.
That's
and
like
kind of rustic. kind of pedalormans, and that was great. But we ended up. Also, I got just hammered.
Nice.
So we went Thursday, and the next day was my birthday, or Thursday was my birthday. Friday was the gig, so we were fine by then. But it was a little bit of a damper. Just changed plans a little. Mostly Noelle got sick. I was kind of getting over it and not too bad, but that's when she was really hitting it, and she's still not good. Like a week later,
dang,
we just never had a chance to recover. We had a Monday gig, which is somewhat unusual in Monterey, and they did not provide rooms. So
you're just super tired.
It was for Genentech, and we finished at 12:30 a.m.
Well, the thing with Genentech is they just don't have the budget, Just a small little small company.
I know. They're like the little engine that could. No.
Yeah, man. Just trying.
It was awesome. I mean, to play those kind of gigs, you have to be in touch with your 21-year-old Indian self.
Oh, yeah? Okay,
Because it's like there's a lot of younger people from all over Asia, and it's amazing. Right. But you do change. It's a little bit different than the 48-year-old white divorcees that come to like most of our shows.
That's kind of like that's like the 48.
The sweet spot.
That's the sweet spot. That's the one. You could count on that for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, it was awesome, and they had us play the full 3 hours. So, we're playing every kind of newer song we know, and of course they're like, Beyonce, like asking for everything the whole time, and it's so funny because as soon as they do that, someone next to them, and this is their idea of cool, is Jesse's Girl.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell?
And you're like, that's what everyone, that's always. I think they're trying to say, see, look, we know more than just 2020s,
Yeah.
So, yeah,
We're
and
so
also
cool.
we're in costumes because it's Halloween.
Nice.
So I decided to wear something with like a huge gray beard, and
Sweet.
I couldn't even like open my mouth to sing, and it's just like all sweaty underneath there.
Yeah.
So awesome, man. I'll have to add to that. It just made me think of another R&R. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, I'm writing it down now.
Bring it on, dude.
Whatever you got.
I don't have much on that. Just thinking on the R&Rs. This episode's dedicated to R&Rs.
Yeah.
Because I've been going back, and this because I told you, I'm afraid that I'm repeating R&Rs, and so I'm listening back, and I mean we're on like stinking like 40 plus episodes, and so if you think 40 plus episodes, maybe 3, sometimes 4 R&Rs, each one of these, it's like, because sometimes we'll
100
get in
R&Rs.
It's 100 R&Rs, and it's really hard to find them because sometimes it's like a 20 to 30 minute section. We might go off on one that is hilarious. There was one that, like, because sometimes you'll say things and I'll be laughing so hard from something else that I won't even catch what you said. And so it's fun to listen back. There was one we were talking, a classic was when we were talking about like the backing into a parking spot. And, and then you added in tinted windows. And so that was a whole thing. But then you're like, but it's really funny, like if it's like a senior citizen and they have tinted windows, and then you're like, the senior citizen like rolls the window down and you're like, I don't want you to know what I'm up to.
Don't worry about the hookers in my car.
I just like, I didn't catch that like in the moment, I don't think, but I was listening. I'm like,
my God.
It's so good. But
dude, but did you end up writing down some of the past ones so that we're we're gonna do 100 more, I hope.
Jesus, I'm literally only on the 5th episode.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like in the mornings, I'm just like on the treadmill.
You do your chores, one of which is listen to Green Room.
It is, and it takes a little time, and I have it on like 1.5 faster. So it's like, and I'm like,
but don't worry about what I'm doing.
Yeah, totally.
The opening song. Dude,
they're freaking riffing. Yeah.
Oh, dude. But Yeah, dude, being sick sucks so bad.
It
Would you rather? So wait, would you rather be sick or be hungover?
This is gonna be really. Shit. Actually, I was gonna say hungover, but they're. Well,
so much-
my
there's
instinct,
so much-
because
yeah.
I'm sick and not hungover, I'll say hungover, which is like blasphemy because I don't want to
Yeah.
wish that on myself. But I'll say this is awful. But my reason is I'm more likely to just drink more when I'm hungover and like power through in that way. And
Yeah.
you're kind of just like, who cares? There's
Yeah.
a who cares to it. But when you're sick, I mean, just plain sick, I think energy is even lower.
Yeah.
And you can kind of anger your way through with a hangover. Like you're mad at
little bit.
yourself and you're just like, I don't know. It's a little more true to
Man.
the game.
You know what though, man? When you get a real hangover, there is that is
Nothing worse.
That is a version of hell that's like and check, when you have a real hangover and you have stuff that you have to do.
Yep.
Oh my god! Like, is
And
there
dude,
anything
we've seen
worse
each
than
other in that state.
That? Oh, dude. Oh,
For
dude.
sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I've seen you pretty close to being, or me being pretty close to being left at a hotel in another state.
Oh, those were epic hangovers.
Yeah.
There was one that we weren't technically with each other on the hangover day, but we were definitely with each other on the creation of the hangover day.
Right.
And we all went out in Walnut Creek when I was still living there and just
right.
got like obliterated.
Lit.
Somehow I fell down and got a hole in my hand.
You're like looking through it.
I don't even know. And I remember texting you the next day, like something like, I got a hole in my hand. And you're like, and I was like, I'm so hungover. And you're like, yeah, I pretty much need to just set myself on fire.
Yeah. And I think you didn't know if it was like a high heel or a cigar.
It
that,
was like
created the hole in your hand.
someone like jumped on me. Like that's
Yeah.
but I'm like,
And
if
that
he
that
jumped,
place since then that place has had a murder there and shut down.
Jesus.
Krogan's. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
Right.
Well,
Oh,
so
God.
dude, so check it out.
So to answer that question, I would go sick. I'd rather be sick.
Ah,
I mean,
see,
within reason,
Right.
because
Right.
when you're sick,
I'd
you
rather
kinda-
have liver failure.
You know, this is a horrible thing to say because
I
obviously
know we're going way wrong.
being really sick, like that's not cool. But like with your basic, like if you have the flu, you kind of have an excuse and an out. You're like, I'm sick,
Yeah.
and you get to like later. When you're hungover, you're like, I did this to myself. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true. I guess I haven't had a World Series hangover in a while, so that's why I guess that. And and the hangover is generally one day, unless you're
Yes. Yeah.
17 Goldschlagers, and then it's 2 days. But
Yeah.
I've been sick for like 2 weeks or so because I'm still fighting it too. So that's probably why I said that. But when I wanted to, this kind of has to do with what I was going to say is where I got sick was, this is great, dude. So Rock and Roll Team Building, we've talked about it before. It's an organization that does these corporate events, and we teach people how to write a song in the moment and kind of unite them with music and sing in harmony and stuff. And there was a trade show called IMEX in Vegas, and I went with myself and Nicole, who's the business kind of manager, and then Keith Semple.
Yes.
It was just us three in Vegas for like 4 days, just at a trade show, and it was hard work, dude. Mm-hmm. It's like these things, you know. They bought a booth there, RRTB, and you have to get there at like 8 a.m, and you have meetings non-stop till 5.
Wow.
Non-stop, like you're trying to ram a little end of a Subway sandwich in your face while people are like.
I asked you a question.
You know, so yeah, it's a lot. But also, as we know, Keith is like better than any human being at every single thing on earth, you know. So I had to, dude, it was like a life-changing experience just figuring out who the hell I am next to him. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like it's like when you get a good basketball player will get into the NBA and then they play against Kobe or Jordan, right? And they're like, I actually suck, you know.
Right.
So I think, you know, I'm feeling pretty okay about myself. I get to that thing, and he's just like, just can do anything. He's like doing a million cartwheels down the aisles, and then he, you know, beats someone in tennis on the way somehow. And
then he like just sold like his business idea to the Shark Tank or something. Like,
right? I know. Exactly. Dude, he's so good. And then he was just writing songs in front of people effortlessly. And his singing at 8:30 in the morning was like, you know, American Idol. And I was just like, damn. And I was harmonizing with him and having fun and laughs. And I realized, you know what? I'm just going to like totally relax and be me. And then I just kind of ripped on him the whole time instead, and myself, you know.
Good.
And then just, you know, came up with goofy lyrics to go with what he was doing. And then the other thing I did, because he's a really like positive, aggressive personality. So actually, you know, I can have that side, but a lot of my me is kind of more chill and soothing style. So I just get like listened to people talk and did that thing, and it turned out that was cool. But I also got sick there because we went out every night after, and also he would be willing to stay out later than I was, of course.
Yeah.
Everything's more. I'm like, man, I think I'm gonna turn in like 30 minutes. He's like, yeah, probably 45 for me. You know what I mean? Like always further. I'm like,
And the sickness was actually meant to go to him, but it was like we can't break through for some reason.
Can't.
It's too.
He has like a cape on at all times. It says like Semple on the back.
Yeah.
And so it all started though because the flight there. So I'd like to share a little bit about flying Spirit Airlines.
Yes.
Oh my God, dude! I think I never have flown Spirit before, but I'm gonna describe the experience. So,
Yep.
this is just a flight from Oakland to Vegas. Usually, I mean, people like you and I that fly all the time, you can get there 45 minutes, even 30 minutes before and kind of blast through. You're fine.
Yep.
So my flight was at 5 p.m. I get there at 4:15 to the counter for Spirit. There's no one there, no one in line, because no one flies Spirit.
Right.
So I'm like sitting there. I kind of wait for a couple minutes. All the other lines are full of people with the other airlines. I'm kind of like, excuse me. They're like, I don't work there. We don't work there. Just keep trying. So I actually like started kind of lightly banging on the keyboards, the computer keyboards. They're like, is anybody here? You know, they had no bell. So finally some lady walks out and it literally looks like she's putting pants on while she's walking around the corner. She's like, it's like tucking her shirt in. She's like, yeah, what you need? I was like, I was just going to check my bag, you know. And she's like, when's your flight? You know, so I was like, it's 5 p.m., you know, to Vegas. And she's like, nah, you missed your flight, fool.
No.
I'm like,
what?
what? It's at 5. She's like, we don't take bags. You got to get your bags here 45 minutes before. I'm like, I was here then. She's like, sorry, dude. I'm like, all right, I'll just figure it out. So I go to the gate and I fly through in like 5 minutes. There's no problem. And I get to the gate desk and I was like, well, I did try to check it there. I don't know if you want me to do it because I have a guitar and a bag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this lady told me, you missed your flight, fool. And behind me I heard, I'm right here, fool. She was right there. I go, how did you beat me over here? She's like, secret passage, fool.
Yeah. She's like, why didn't you check your bag, fool?
Fool. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. So I was all kind of flustered. And then the other lady is like, you going to check in your carry-on bag, fool? I'm like, I mean, whatever you want me to do. She's like, look, just leave it right here by the front. We're going to put it underneath the plane. And I was like, oh, my God, like on the ground? You know, I didn't know what she meant.
Yeah.
She's like, nah, fool, in the compartment, fool. So I put it down. I was like, oh, God. And she's like, damn, don't be so nervous, fool. I'm like, oh, I'm just, all right, sorry, Okay, thank you, sir. And the other one who was at the desk before, she's like, oh, no, he called you sir. I was in such a fluster, I said sir, like, automatically. And she's like, hell nah, fool, you in trouble now. I was like,
what?
So nervous. And she's like, it's all right, though, because you cute or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. And she goes, look at that shirt. Look at this motherfucking fool shirt. And then they were laughing at my shirt. And I kind of had to play along because I was like, oh, yeah, my shirt's dumb.
Yeah, stupid shirt.
Yeah, dumbass shirt, ma'am.
Yeah.
So then
it says I'm a fool. It says fool.
Yeah.
That's why we call you
flight,
fool.
Yeah. Foo-boo. So I get on the plane. And okay, so they did upgrade me. I didn't know that was even available on Spirit. I got like the best seat on there. It's 1A.
Wow.
Because I think they only chose Spirit because of the trying to get my exact times I was hoping for. And Nicole doesn't know that Spirit is like shit air.
Right.
So I get on there, and there's a literal crack addict in my seat, like shivering and like. I'm like, oh, so I just didn't say anything, and I sat in 1B next to her. And then the same lady comes up to me, and she goes, is this really your seat, fool? And I'm like, well, and I pulled out my boarding pass, and I show it says 1A. I'm like, no, but that is, pointing next to me.
Yeah.
And she's like, let me see that. And I give her my phone, and she goes, oh, nuh-uh, that's the gate number, fool. And I was like, oh, and in my mind, I'm thinking, I remember already that it was gate 9, and there was no letter. It was just gate 9. And so I was like, oh, well, can you just tell me what seat number is where is that?
Yeah,
And she's
how do we do that?
Yeah, she goes, hold up. And then grab my phone again, and she goes, yeah, you right. So it was my seat. She's like, I'm thinking, you don't know how your own boarding passes look?
Oh, my God. And also, how do crack addicts just wander their way onto a plane?
That's Spirit, fool. That's how we roll. So then, dude, she smacked that lady on the leg and goes, get up, fool. That's not your seat. The lady's like, and like gets out of there and goes down to the other. So then I don't want to sit in that seat still. So I just like stayed where I was. And she's like, get up, fool. You got to move in your seat.
Oh. Dude,
and then
Spirit.
I hear them talking about me in the galley, which is like 4 feet away. That fool thought that was a boarding pass, fool. Shirt funny though, fool. He cute though. They're like talking all this shit. She's like, I can hook you. She's like, I can hook you up with a drink, fool. She's like, you going Henny or what? You going Henny? I'm like, I don't Hennessy.
Yeah. And then she just
like,
she just made her way to the cockpit and she flew the plane.
Started flying. Yeah. The crack addict was the pilot.
She's like, let's go, fool.
Yeah. This shit called Air Fool. Welcome.
Yeah, full lines.
It was awesome.
Yeah, you in full class.
Yeah, fool.
Full class. Oh my God. I know, like Spirit's the one where it's like over the, intercom, it's like, welcome to Spirit Airlines. If there's anybody that could actually fly the plane, because nobody actually works here.
Every seat is emergency, fool.
Yeah, fool.
No. Yeah, no, dude, what they did say, which I thought was funny, the attendant was funny. She's like, welcome to Spirit Airlines, y'all. She's like, all y'all who said, I'm never flying Spirit again, welcome back.
No way. That's good.
Welcome back. Dude, I was laughing hard. I loved her. It was great.
Oh, my God. Dude, my jaw hurts from laughing. Oh, my God. So I'm guessing where you're going with all this is that's where you got sick. Is from cracky next to you?
I think so. Yeah, I think that was it. I mean, for sure, I was amped from that, and then we went right to going out and kind of partying with the people from the Australia booth.
Oh,
Of course, Nicole knows everybody from there, and it was really fun. I want to add that it was a lot of work, but it was really lively and just like kind of like going back to college in a way. 'Cause
Wow.
we had to prep all our presentation, and we had slideshow stuff we were sharing, and it was really cool. But dude, by Friday
work.
when I fucking straggled home and had another gig
Yeah.
at 5 p.m., it was kind of like all fast. So I just still, I think I was like telling somebody I'll sleep in like on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah.
yeah. What about you, man? Any you've been all over
Well,
the place since I saw you last.
I've been doing a bunch of not a bunch, but playing with TL. We played Bimbos last
Always
weekend. So fun. And actually, I was very excited because I built this new Telecaster, which
I saw that.
It's beautiful. Like I'm such a tinker, and I like some things are successful, most of them are not, right? Like,
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
one, I've never built a guitar, and so I put together this Tele, and it's killer, man. Like it looks amazing, sounds great. So I was excited about that. Played it a few songs. It was kind of sitting a little weird, so I didn't play it the whole time. But the show was cool, and our old buddy Sudesh. Did you ever meet Sudesh?
I did on one gig. The singer,
Okay.
right?
No, he's just a fan.
Or guitar. Oh,
No,
no,
he's just
maybe
a
not then.
he's just a fan that comes to shows. He used to always come to shows, and he's like, he used to be a really big guy, like a really big Indian dude with long hair, always
Yeah.
into like Maiden. He's like Maiden, you know, like, and he used to
Nice.
come like back in like the 2012, 13 days when
Okay.
everybody was like partying a little bit more. By everybody, I mean myself.
Yeah.
And there was one time where he was like basically like blind drunk. Like he was so
Yeah.
drunk. And I was like hanging out too after the show at Bimbo's. And he goes, Jeff, can you give me a ride home, bro?
What?
And, yeah. And he's like, I live in Oakland, man. It's like, and I was like, well, okay, I live in Walnut Creek, so I'll give you a ride. And he's a nice
Wow.
guy, but he was so wasted. I drive this dude home. He forgot where he lived.
Oh my god!
And I was driving
You're
around.
so wasted that you knew where he lived.
Yeah, I was so. Yeah, no, I wasn't that wasted, but I was definitely almost to a point where like I was like, "This is where you live now, buddy." Like, I was just gonna
Uber
drop
from
him
here.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I'll never
It just
forget
finally
that.
came to him after you circled around a while. What
Dude,
happened?
we missed so many freeways. He's like, oh no. He's like, it looks different from Bart. I'm like, yeah, because you're on Bart.
He's like, I forgot. I live in Kentucky. Can you drive me?
Oh, dude, I actually live. Yeah.
It's a short trip, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah. Come on. Why are you being so stuck up? Yeah. But actually, he was there, and dude, he lost a ton of weight, and like he knows where he lives now, I guess, and so that's cool. And so that was fun.
Wow.
But then, so yeah, that was a good one. And then I played. I do the Skywalker thing quite a bit, and so I played there on Friday.
Can I ask? Did you raise your rate? We talked about it.
I did.
Did nice, buddy.
Yeah, and I'm in a much better negotiation state with them too. Like so, it's it varies for me. I kind of change around, you know.
I killed the gig for myself, as you know. I mean, it's your gig, but even subbing or whatever.
You never
guess.
know. The thing is that I realized with them is if you can kind of tell when there's room to really move it.
Yeah,
and
true.
I kind of put the ball in their court a little bit, you know.
I see.
Anyways, I played there for this benefit thing. I think that was Friday, and it was funny because there was this kid that was clearly a guitar player, and he comes and sits. He sat 3 feet from me, right, and his parents sit next to him, and they're watching me, and it's like I'm playing in that quiet room. It's so quiet, I can hear everything, right?
Yeah.
And so,
yeah.
I start playing Peg, Steely Dan, right? And I'm just playing acoustic. So I do the parts that I can do. But so like when it starts, I go gling, gling, and I hear ba-da-da-ba-da.
No
Gling.
way.
And then I go gling, ba-da-da-ba-da. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm looking up, but I don't see any mouse because I missed it both times. And I was like, maybe I just imagined that. And so then I'm like, play through, and I hear these like ba ba da. The kid.
I see your picture.
Yeah, he was literally going ba ba da da, ba ba da da, and I was like, and it actually sounded really good, but it was kind of throwing me off. And he did the whole.
Now you guys have a duo together.
Yeah, and like I get to the chorus, and I'm not gonna sing the high one. I just go like, pay, and he's like, pay.
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
Wow, dude.
It was kind of amazing.
He like pulls a timbale from behind his back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it's funny because that's what Greg Zema used to do during the gigs on the mic, is sing the horn parts. And I would always look over at Jamie, the bass player, and he would be like rolling his eyes. He didn't like it. It made it like Reno version or something to him, but
well,
that's cool, dude.
Doesn't he have the patch? Is he supposed to do the patch for that? But
well, no, he would be lead singing the part and just do that for fun. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know,
yeah.
squibbity sweet up.
Yeah. So I've been busy just doing that, playing with TL, and right now I'm in LA right now. We're doing I'm lucky enough I got called back to do some Gwen stuff. We're doing this recording tomorrow for her new album, which is awesome. It's going to be like, it's going to be a live video of her new album. And like, this album is so freaking good. It's really like, the guitar is like super spacey. It's pretty country, but it's like good country. So yeah, if anybody wants to check it out, it's the Gwen Stefani's new record. It's called Bouquet. There's only 3 songs out now, but I think the whole thing's out in November. It's so good. So
wow, bro, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's insane. And she's so awesome. Like, she's been hanging out with us every day, like just at rehearsals all day long. So it's cool, man. So dude, amazing.
Right where you're supposed to be, man. That's fresh.
Yeah, or I'm just, until somebody finds me out and they're like, get out of here.
Nice, nice, man.
Yeah, so I've been doing that. Another funny story, not music related, that I just thought was something funny that happened the other day was just so stupid. I was at Starbucks and I got to Burbank and I was like, literally had to go straight to rehearsals and it was early. I'm like, I need coffee so bad. So I stop in the Starbucks and it's this long line. First off, every single person in this line was ordering the most froofy drinks. Like,
right.
Like, I'll have an oatmeal cookie latte with a matcha, only 98 degrees, and extra whipped cream with no fat. Like all this shit. And I'm like, oh my God. I get to the front. I'm like, just coffee, please. Like whatever. Like,
right.
Because that's what you're supposed to get, bro. No,
you're like, I'll have a bowl of mud just to like show that you.
Yeah, I'll have a cup of diesel. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the funny part. So I'm sitting there, and there's this, as there always is at Starbucks, just really stony looking kids working there, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Like they're barely awake because it's like 7 a.m. Big hair, just all in their eyes. Like,
oh yeah.
And this kid
and they're like 12.
Yeah, they're like 12, but like really tall. This kid goes, 1 sausage cheddar with cheese and another sausage cheddar with cheese. Oh my God. I put cheese. He goes, oh my God. I put cheese on it. I'm so sorry. I'm going to remake that right. And he just is saying this out loud to nobody.
Oh my God.
Because he's calling out the order, but he was so disappointed in himself because he was reading what he was supposed to have made, right? He goes,
I see.
He's like, 1 sausage cheddar with cheese. Oh my God, I put cheese on it. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna be whipped to death.
Yeah. Or not. Yeah.
Sharon is gonna hate me.
Yeah, I need this gig, bro. Yeah. I've got a lot of And one more other just weird little story, not music related. It was actually at a gig, but I was listening to this lady talk about drinking and the seasons.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm so excited for the time change. I love the time change. And we're like, oh yeah, I like the time change too. And she's like, because that's when I switched from gin to scotch. And we're like, ooh,
Whoa.
that's kind of cool. And she's like probably a 65-year-old lady, just chilling.
Love it.
I was like, awesome. And one of the other ladies is like, what kind of gin do you like? And she's like, I don't know. I guess I kind of like Bombay or Hendrix or Sapphire. And she named off like 7 gins. I'm like, so you like gin? You like all the gins?
Boodles.
Any gin, cotton gin. I don't care. Yeah.
Gin Rummy, the card game. I'll drink it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Dude, let's just yarn our. Let's keep this tight. Is that cool? Is that okay with
Yes,
you?
baby.
Is this too short? Yeah.
No, I yar that.
Yar. Well, you know what? I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna use one of Clay's. I do think it's a good one. I've done this. I think you've done this. He admitted he's done this.
I know where you're going. Yeah.
Yarnar, posting private shows on your calendar, right? That's what he said? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I
we're all in the
did
same
used to
boat.
do it. We are. I used to do it, and my reasoning was there was a flex in there, let's be honest. But also it was to let people know that I'm not available those days, because I do often get last-minute stuff, requests,
Yep.
and it's even to let the agents know.
Yep.
The agent, the main
Right.
one, Daniel Swan. But
It has a purpose, 100%.
Yeah, but I started to see other people do it, and when I saw Clay do it, I went, "Wow, that sucks. I'm not going to do it." No, but it just lets you know, like, it is. I don't know. And then also, if you have a busy month, it's just cluttering the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like something that you really want someone to go to gets lost in the shuffle among stuff no one can go to. So I stopped doing it, and now if I have 2 public gigs in a month only, great. They're just in huge font, and that's
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
November is going to look like that, believe me.
Yeah.
So,
I know. I mean.
yeah, I mean, so I with all respect, I will gnar it. I'm going to gnar it.
Right. It has a
How about you?
purpose. I guess I would have to gnar it too. It's kind of it's not the same. Also, kind of like when you see a calendar, and let's say you've got all the shows. You've got some private ones on there. This is a public, maybe someone's post, and then they have public shows, and then you see on the public show sold out, and there's like a cross out.
Oh, that's a really good addition.
Yeah. So like if
and there's a reason for that too, though.
there is, but it's kind of like, is that a flex or is it a reason?
For sure. For sure. But you know what? That is a earned. I cannot hate on that. I
Right.
know I'm kind of back and forth, but I'll yar the shit out of that one.
Yeah,
I almost
say it's sold
forgot. I
out.
was like, can we cuss on here? After all this time. I'm going to gnar the crud out of that. No. I yar the sold out thing. It's a flex, but earned.
Maybe we should start adding in the attendance, the tickets sold on each one. Like it's like the 15th.
Yeah.
It's half full.
Yeah. 230 out of 300.
Not
Come on,
bad.
I gotta keep updating it every day.
Yeah. Or you get the email right before you're going on stage. Not quite sold out. Thank you.
All right, here's one. It's more social media. Referring to yourself in the third person.
Oh, social media.
Yarnar.
Though. Social media.
Yeah,
so
you
how
could be
would
like,
you?
Jeff's doing a show this weekend, or like,
So-
or it's a photo of yourself. You're like, Jeff hungover,
Oh, I don't know. I've never done that. But you know what I did used to do when I didn't understand how Facebook worked is when
Yeah.
I would write. I would do. I think I would do that because what
I
how did
remember people doing that when it
how
first
did
came
Fa-
out. Yeah.
Oh, it would say because it would start with your name, right?
Yeah.
It would say
Says
Jeff-
or thinks.
and then it would be like Jeff Subaru, and then I would say, is hanging out at the park.
Yeah. Right.
It's such
Thinks
an
this
idiot.
platform is going down in a month. Yeah.
Dude, like the original posting, like
Oh yeah.
just
so
not
lame.
knowing. And then you used to be able to poke people. You boop,
Yeah.
you
Oh
poke
God,
someone.
that. Yeah.
So I don't. I'm gonna yar that. I'm gonna start doing that. I like that.
Nice. Yeah. Bringing back the old school. I'm just gonna end every post with, it'll be like, can't wait to see everybody this weekend. Foo.
See you on
It's gonna end everything with foo.
Spirit Foo lines. Oh, dude, Foo. Come on, Foo. Oh, that's good shit. Well, hey, man, I'm glad we made it through this. I'm interested to see how it sounds. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing amazing right now.
If it is, we're on to something now.
We're so on to something. It's crazy. This is wild.
Good luck, fool.
We are the Benjamin Buttons podcast, Foo.
All right, homie.
Right on. Later,
I'll
fool.
talk to you soon.
All right.
All right, man.
Later.